morning and welcome to Your Morning Meds. My name is Melissa Romero, and for today's morning meds, I'm basing this whole morning meds on a quote that I heard over the weekend. You've got to risk it all to have it all. So over this weekend, I had the great fortune of being able to spend the entire weekend with the beautiful Martha Creek, and I did a whole weekend-long workshop with her about this exact subject. So when she says you've got to risk it all, she means letting it go. You have to let go of our desire for a specific outcome, right? We have to let go of our attachment to our expectancy or our expectancy of a specific outcome in our lives. So in this time of uncertainty, right? I say in this time of uncertainty because that's what everybody keeps saying, but honestly, when is there a time of certainty? In this time of uncertainty, during this retreat, we talked about the ability to be able to accept uncertainty, right? And detach from our outcomes or detach from our thought or belief that there is certainty or permanence in our life. And the beautiful thing is, because this is cliche, you've probably heard it a million times, nothing is permanent, nothing in this world is guaranteed. But although we've heard that on and on in our lives, we're always seeking permanence. We're always seeking certainty. We're always seeking guarantees, right? You could tell because, we have contracts, we have prenups, we have, insurance, because we want these guarantees. But nothing in this world is guaranteed. So you've got to risk it all. You've got to let go of your need for a guarantee in order to have it all, which means in order to have peace of mind, happiness, and joy. So the problem is that we are constantly, I already said lists of things that we're always looking for permanence and guarantees, right? We're demanding certainty, and demanding certainty leaves us in this place of, because if it doesn't work out as the way we wanted it to, right? If it doesn't work out, it doesn't become permanent, or it doesn't work out as our plan, we come into this place of feeling stuck, right? And then we try to control things. And then we start manipulating things because we're stuck, because we were stuck and attached to that idea that there was an outcome that was supposed to be there, or it's stuck or attached to this idea that there is some sort of certainty in life or in this world. And then so we feel stuck and we feel sad and we feel depressed and all this stuff. And what Martha Creek says is, when you have that feeling of depression or sadness, Byron Katie also says this, when you have this feeling of sadness or depression, you have to look within and see, what is it that I'm expecting? Where is it that I'm trying to seek for certainty? Because once you accept that there is no certainty, it's so much easier to accept outcomes that you didn't want. And it's okay to want an outcome, right? You go for this job and you're just like, I'm going to go to this job and I'm going to start here, but I'm going to make 6 figures and da-da-da-da. And then you have this dream that might or might not come true, and this is normal. This is the human experience, right? This is what we think. But then if it doesn't work out and you're not attached to that, you understand that maybe this job didn't take you there, but this other job might. Maybe this didn't happen, but this other situation might. So what happens is you are more able to accept the outcome instead of feeling stuck, sad, depressed, because the outcome that you were expecting didn't work out. So this acceptance is so important because it helps you to live more fully. It helps you to live more fully, even though you're uncertain. And what that does is that helps you to be more present and in the moment. Because right now, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't know what's going to come out of this. But right now, I'm happy. Right now, I'm okay with it. Right now, I have this job and I'm getting paid this. Right now, my life is great and I have my children and I have my health. Right now, I'm happy in my relationship. I don't know what's going to come out of this because there is no certainty. But to accept means to be happy with what's happening right now. To believe that, okay, right now, everything's okay. What's going to happen next, I don't know. And that's okay. But I'm happy with right now. And to live in this place, to let go of it all, helps you to align yourself with what is right now and helps you accept what is right now, right? I don't know how this is going to unfold, but today I'm okay. But today I'm happy. And that's the dream. That's letting go of it all in order to have it all, right? Because right there, that's peace of mind. Accepting that I don't know it all, that's peace of mind. Because whatever happens is going to happen. And so if you either have a choice, because the thing is that you can't predict what's going to happen, and it is uncertain, and you could sit here and think that it's going to be certain, but all you're setting yourself up for is sadness, heartbreak, and disappointment, because it's not. There's something else is at play. There's more at play. When you have a job, you're not the only one at that job. Your job is also at play. Your employer is also at play. So you can't guarantee anything with that. In a relationship with your children, it's you and your child, but it's not only you that's running the game. Your child is also running his game. Each of us have our own story and our own life, right? And when you come into that place of acceptance, it helps you not take things personal. It helps you say, okay, that's what it was supposed to, that was supposed to transpire, and that's what transpired, and that's it. And so it helps you to come to a place where you realize that I don't pick what's going to be in my experience. And I know some of you think that you can pick what's going to be in your experience. And that's okay. Because we do, a lot of times we do pick, and sometimes we even do it subconsciously, where we think we know what's going to happen. We think we know what's going to happen with our children. We think we know what's going to happen in our relationship. We think we know what's going to happen in our jobs. But that's okay. My desire for this, so what I want in this morning meds, is that you go into this thought a little bit. Go into this belief of certainty. Go into this belief of guarantee. And I want you to pick it apart. And the reason why I want you to do that is because when it doesn't work out as you planned, when things don't work out, I would love for you to be on steady ground. I would love for you to be in a place of acceptance where I can accept this outcome. I can accept it. You might not love it, you might not like it, but you can accept it. You can say, this is what it is, So that's my desire for you, and that's what I want for you today with this morning meds, is to look into your life and see where you feel as though things are certain, and then try to see if you can maybe come to acceptance with, but this might happen. This is also possible, but this is possible. So Martha Creek talks about, and also this, she says something else, but she makes you look at life like, okay, this is possible, but also this is possible. So it's good to know that you're not certain. There is not just one way, one trajectory to look at things, just one way. There's many possibilities. And accepting all possibilities, that's when you've reached like the peak, the pinnacle. That's when you've reached true heaven. But not accepting all the possibilities, or just accepting one possibility, that's pure hell. So my challenge for you today is, look at your life. Look at these things that you think are certain, these contracts that you have with life, these prenups with life, these things that you think are certain in your life, and pick them apart and see what other outcomes can come out of this. And try to work your way into accepting that maybe there is another outcome to this. It's not being negative. It's just knowing that we don't know. It's just coming to terms with the fact that we don't know what's going to happen. We know what's happening right now. And right now, life is great. And right now, I am good. And right now, I have my health. And right now, my children have their health. And right now, life is great. But you don't know what's going to transpire later on. And that's my message for you today. All right? So you have to let go in order to gain everything. How beautiful is that? I love to love you.